I don't know if you think about this, but you know, you have creators who they're driven to different mediums, and I've always wondered what the psychological profile of the person is that prefers YouTube.
Hmm.
Because I've been trying to, one, they're the hardest kind of creator to get to commit to a podcast, and I've been trying for like a year. Uh, I think I've reached out to 60 different YouTubers over the last 6 months. Um, but even longer, like I used to work for a really popular podcast in the city. It was an entrepreneurial podcast, and whenever we reached out to YouTubers, it was really hard to get them to commit. And I'm wondering if there's a psychological component to that. Like, is it the same thing that drives them to choose YouTube over any other medium, or that's I don't know. Have you ever thought
Yeah.
about that? Like,
Um,
because I wonder, do I have a
that's,
narcissism about myself that I have to have a camera and then a big audio machine here, so that my voice can be super clear for everyone?
I couldn't tell you anything like scientific that I've come across. Are we comparing to people in like traditional media? Is that?
We could be comparing that to them, or we could simply just compare it to somebody who chooses acrylics.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I I could think of a theory because this is how I felt and what I was thinking like half an hour ago. This is kind of the first time that I've done like worked with somebody in this sense that wasn't already someone who was like a close friend. Um, and I was thinking like it's kind of weird that I don't have control over how it could be edited. Not that I don't trust you, like not that I think you're going to do anything crazy, but it's like when you are a YouTuber, you do have that like full control over what goes out there and what you might be able to cut out and stuff. And so not having that, I was like, that's kind of strange. So maybe it's to do with that. That's probably one small factor in many factors, but that's something I noticed like today.
Yeah, I think I'm going to start unpacking the psychology of YouTubers more and more as this thing goes on because I'm fascinated by it. But the editing thing, I didn't think of that, like control over your content.
Yeah, I think that's a major difference, at least between people in traditional media and people doing it themselves. Is you always have control when you're doing it yourself. But if you've always been in traditional media, then you're used to someone else having that level of it, you know?